Hey, it's Joe, hopefully your favorite Colorado-based Porsche guy, with another really cool car. You might recognize this this location. I think about a year ago, I sold a 996 GT3 that was also Guards Red from the same owner who's a friend of mine that we did the video at this location. This car, he's owned since 1990. It's a 1986 944 turbo, 951, but it's been more than updated to 88 Turbo S, 89 turbo specs. It's got the K28 turbo. It has Fabcar front control arms, whatever is done on the rear, so it can run the late offset wheels. Obviously, for people that know these cars, 86 used the early offset wheels similar to 911s, the earlier 911s. 87 and forward used the later offset wheels. So these are later offset wheels. Speaking of which, two sets of OZ racing wheels, one for street tires, one for track tires. The track tire set is all black. These have the kind of brushed aluminum lip. Front brakes, I believe, are 996 turbo brakes with the appropriate rotors. It has Moton, what's it called? Club Sport dampers. It has 968 MO30 front sway bars. It's a Weltmeister rear sway bar. It's got, I think, 11 to 1400 pound springs. Obviously, it has a license plate. It's street legal. If you need to pass emissions, there is a catalytic converter that will go with the car if you live someplace where you need to pass emissions. Just a beautifully kept car. Like I said, super meticulous owner. He's had it since 1990 with about 10,000 miles on it. Somewhere in the 57,000 mile range, he discovered the PCA DE events and started doing some of those. And over the years, developed it mostly with the help of a gentleman named Chris Cervelli, who's one of the most brilliant automotive minds I've ever met and knows these 944s inside and out. Used to just obliterate the PCA club race crowds with his own personal 944 turbos, set up as a track or DE car. So we've got the race steering wheel, we've got OMP seats, we've got harnesses that have plenty of time left on them, 2028 dates on the harnesses. Let me pop the back. I'll be able to show you the roll bar. So other than having it for 35 years and just being ready for something else, he just hasn't been driving it. And so in 2022, a little over $7,000 was spent on this car. That including putting in a new guard diff, rebuilding the Moton dampers. I think maybe the head was done there then. A bunch of stuff done. So some $7,000 of work done 1 or 2 track weekends ago. The last time it was at the track, I believe, was 2023. And it ran terrific times. I think it was July of 23. He ran 206s or 207s with a student in the car with him. And this is on, Toyo tires. This is not on Hoosiers, this is on Toyos. And face it, it's a 70-year-old friend driving the car. It's really good. The reason that the car is going to be able to be bought relatively cost effectively is that in 2022, we did do a compression and leak down test. And number 2, when it's cold, is showing less compression and more leak down than we wish it was. And so the car runs great. When it's warm, obviously it's running beautifully. No issues now, but I would say, run it for the rest of this season and plan on doing a refresh. Depending on how far you go, that's probably $7,000 to $10,000. If you pay somebody to do it. If you have the ability to do it yourself, man, you totally win on this car. Let me show you under the hood. Here's our Lindsey fuel rail, Moton dampers. I think this is a Weltmeister strut brace. Still, factory intake. This is just for heat insulation. Braille battery. Just like I said, this is the sort of person that you want to buy a car from. He's just meticulous. And, you know, with the exception of, you can see down the side of the car here, a little bit of on the door, whether it's a door ding or a little ripple in the paint, just a little bit. I call it the concours track car. It's really that clean and pretty. If you have any questions, 260 horsepower at the wheels on the dyno is what it was tested at. If you have any questions, if you'd like to see the full build sheet, please give me a call. My number is 720-382-6167. And I thank you for watching. Have a great day.